Hello, my crafty friends. It's Marie from Marie's Vermont Creations. I am going to bring you a sympathy card today using some STAMPtember release purchases that I recently made. I apologize for the sound of my voice. I am getting over a cold right now. But what I am doing is on a scrap piece of white cardstock, I am stamping the large floral image from the Beautiful Flower stamp set. This was actually my first card kit that I ever purchased. I love this stamp set, but they came out with the coordinating die. So I am inking this up with clear embossing ink from Simon Says Stamp. I had to stamp it multiple times. I saved you from watching all of that with the power of editing, but and you can also see that I didn't clean my stamp very well the last time I used it, which is why you can see it so well. Then I am going to coat this with some Recollections black embossing powder, and I'm going to heat set that until it's smooth and melted. Just going to make sure I get that good and coated, and using a coffee filter to catch the excess so I can put it back into my jar. I just love this image. I always have. You can watercolor it. You can do so many different things with it. But I was super happy to have the die to go with it so that I could cut it out. So I'm just heat setting that. And then I also, for STAMPtember, purchased the Kathy Zilski, the CZ Designs Clean Line Every Day clear stamp set, and the matching die, the coordinating die set. So I love all these little thin line sentiments. So I'm going to prep my black cardstock with my anti-static powder tool. And then I'm going to stamp this. I switched to Versamark ink. It's just a clear sticky ink, just like the one from Simon Says Stamp, but I think that my one from Simon Says Stamp needs a refill. So my Versamark ink pad was a little juicier. So I'm inking the With Sympathy sentiment down, and I'm going to cover this with some white embossing powder. And then I'm going to take both of these images and run them through my die cutting machine after I line up the dies and get those all cut out. And then I will take, for the large floral image, I covered the back of it with 3M foam tape, just little pieces everywhere to pop that up. And then the actual sentiment itself, I just adhered down with some art glitter glue. So there are many options that you could use with this. I just like the look of black and white cards. They're just nice and clean and simple to me, so I really enjoy those. So that was me showing you the amount of foam tape that I put on the back of it. And then for the cardstock, I am putting this on a white piece of cardstock, which is 5.5 by 3.5, and then I've matted that on a piece of black cardstock, which is 5.5 by 3 3/4, just to give it a little different matting. I don't typically use that, so I will trim off the excess that's hanging over of this floral image, just to clean that all up. So that's today's project. I hope that you enjoy it, and as always, I hope you have a great day.